Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans.
It's pretty bad.
It's great.
Hi, guys. Serious. This is a serious D&D game. No jokes allowed.
I'm
Thank
playing
you,
the dad
Bastian.
joke character. I don't know what you're talking
Especially inappropriate jokes.
Yeah. There's no abusive behavior here.
Good.
Okay. I can't believe that.
about. Okay.
All right. So, you're at the edge of the swamp. Go over to the map.
We're resting. Of course, having watches.
Of course. Any particular watch order you would like to set? Same one as last time? Same one as always?
Yeah.
Same as it
Does
always
anyone
was.
know what the last one was? Does anyone care what the last one was?
I remember that I was last.
Neal, just
I was
like
somewhere-
roll for who something happens with, pretty much.
I think it is Kane, myself, Kyla.
Yeah. Yep. that
Turson.
was-
Yep, that sounds right.
Yeah, but seriously, you can just pretty much roll for
do
whoever something
Anything
happens
I
with.
want. It's great.
Exactly.
All right. You
Living the
head
dream.
into the swamp. It is mucky. There are sections of dry land that are like sort of pockets around this low-lying water. It's not too deep. It's mostly like ankle to knee height. And then every now and then there's like a little hill. It's dry. And every now and then there's like a section that gets quite a bit deeper. You're having to like poke your way around with sticks to make sure that you can make progress. But it's slow work. Let's pull up our Swamplandia track.
We
Immerse ourselves.
We put Turson
It
into
better have banjos.
I'm gonna be the guide for the party because
Trap.
I'm proficient in swamp traversing.
And we kind of judge if he
Wait,
not only his stick, if he steps into water and it goes up to his head.
Well, I do have my quarterstaff, to check
Yeah.
how deep it is,
So, does it sounds kind of like you're going single file, everyone lining up behind Tursumadoy?
Maybe
Yeah,
not
you know what? Yeah.
but
I
kind
guess
of.
I guess so.
We go single file to hide our numbers.
Right.
Apparently, yeah.
And what is the order then? If Tursum's in the front, followed by who's second? Who's right behind Tursum?
I'm the rear guard, so I'm last.
We're just
After-
designating the rock to be there.
Yeah. I'll be
All
behind
right.
the rock.
So it's gonna go Tursum, The Rock, Kyla,
Kyla.
Quincy, Big Bed Kane.
I'm last.
Right.
I'll be
2, 3, 4,
somewhere
5.
in the middle.
Well, there's 5 of you, and there's 5 of these. Perfect. Okay. So Tursum, Rock,
Okay.
Kyla, Quincy, Big Bad King. Wonderful. You're trudging through this gross, mucky, nasty, fetid water with all sorts of insects buzzing around and like pond scum everywhere. And the water is dark and murky. There's so much algae and life growing here that you can't really see anything. Off in the distance, there'll be like a snake making its way through the water, totally ignoring you guys. Over there, there's like, a pocket of raccoons that burst out and bolt away from you. It's an unpleasant place. There's a smell about it.
Just like home.
I was going to ask you, Tursum, what is the smell of the swamp to you? What does it smell like?
Abundant
Refreshing.
Smells like rotting plants. At least this weird incense smell is now washed off my
I-
boots and coat.
I do have incense like to repel insects that get to any buzzing mosquitoes or anything like that.
So are you like burning incense and holding it while you walk around?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
I mean, if he does it, I
If we
can.
get to a particularly bad part of the swamp, I'll
Please
just
tell me.
go, wasn't me.
You're a little late on that. It's been smelling for the last 6 miles.
If we have really
Oh, I know
problems-
that one wasn't me.
If we have kind of problems with mosquito clouds or anything that kind of swarm us, I will light torch for myself to kind of get them off me.
Kind of try and hit the mosquitoes with the torches.
I mean the smoke from the torch.
Okay, so you want to walk in the smoke from the torch then to keep the mosquitoes off of you, which is always the worst. It's like sitting in the campfire. If you sit in the smoke, then there's no mosquitoes, but then you're being choked by smoke, which is terrible. It's
Swing it around a bit. To,
yeah.
I mean,
Also
you
really
know,
bad for
what I mean.
lungs.
Everybody gets a bit of smoke.
Lovely.
And to be fair, torches do not smoke that much.
So you are walking along, and Tursum, I need you to make me a strength check.
Oh. Oh, great.
+8?
Nice.
Nope.
Aww.
So you're walking along, and the water at this point is particularly shallow. It only comes up to your ankles, so only part way up other people's feet. And you take a step forward and a step forward, and then you find yourself kind of like the ground is a little difficult to move through, and a few seconds pass when you realize that you are beginning to sink in the mire and the muck.
With my quarterstaff, I try to push myself off where my foot is
Your
stuck.
quarterstaff begins to sink into the mud and the muck and the mire. And the party comes to a halt as Tursum is slowly descending.
Rock,
Like,
rock,
yeah.
the rope.
like
Throw
it may
to
look
him.
it may look slow, but he's small. Get him.
I'll take a couple
Well,
steps
I
back.
shouldn't sink that fast. I don't have that much mass. Like,
You're still sinking.
Yeah, so I get the rope off and I throw him the end of it, take a couple steps back.
So give me a
hold on,
strength check,
Tursum.
Rock.
All right.
I grab my quarterstaff tightly as
So-
Rock pulls me.
Kel the Rock, as you go to step back and start undoing all of this, you find your feet also kind of as if something is sucking them down. There's something goopy holding on to you and beginning to pull you down as well.
Kane, take
All
the
right.
rest of the rope, tie it around a tree.
All right, throw
Tursum
it to me.
continues to sink.
Let's pull him up a bit.
Can I cast Detect Dark Side to see
Yeah.
if there's something dark side underneath?
Absolutely.
My...
Go ahead, cast it, buddy, but that's going to be your action for the round, and you just continue to sink.
Okay.
Cast
if
it, Tursum, cast it!
he tosses me the rest of the rope, is there something I can tie it to?
Yeah, there's a tree somewhere nearby. It's what, 50 feet of rope? There's probably a tree within 40 feet of you. Yeah.
Of course, not towards them. Going not towards
I cast the spell.
You detect no dark side. Except for that faint aura coming from Big Bad Kane.
Later.
Yes, me, obviously, while I'm trying to pull you out, I'm also pulling you. Well, I tie the rope around the tree and start to pull.
So you toss the rope towards Tursum. Tursum is now at about chest height.
I mean, he already has the rope.
Yeah,
Yeah, he already has
He
the
has
rope.
one
Other
end.
end of the rope.
I also have my own rope, and I throw to them my rope and tie it to the one that's already on.
The Rock takes the
The
rope,
rope.
tosses one into Big Bad Kane, who ties it around the tree. Tursum takes the rope and tosses the other end towards Big Bad Kane as well. And so now
Yeah,
the
like-
Rock and Tursum
so
each
they're-
have their own ropes.
So Big Bad Kane is just going to pull on both
Right.
ropes.
Yeah.
Give me a strength check,
Alright.
Big Bad Kane.
I will help as much as I can.
You know, you're trying to tug two people out of the swamp at the same time, and a 27's just not going to do both of them. You give a
Hey,
big
Neal.
"Arrgh,"
Can
and
me
it,
and
no effect. In fact, they just continue
Because-
to slowly.
He tied it to a tree. Can I make another strength check?
So-
Only once the rope is taut. Until the rope is taut, then there are no strength checks.
All right, I'll freaking pull it until it's taut.
I mean, I have it in my hand, so I currently pull
you
it.
just-
So it's taut.
Go ahead, give me a
Pull the
strength
rest of
check there, the
rope
rock.
towards you.
But you're now up to your knees. You continue to sink. There
I
you
don't
go.
think it matters.
The rock pulls himself out by the rope, but poor Tersimadoy, he's no longer up to his chest. Now he's up to the bottom of his arms. It's just his arms and his shoulders sticking out of the swamp.
So now being
I
free,
think-
I'm gonna help Bad Kane, and we're both gonna
Yeah,
yank him.
a 13 strength dude, a 17 strength dude, and 18 strength dude.
And if I help, I have 13 strength as well.
All right, you guys begin to pull Tersim out. He comes out flying with like a pop, like a boom, boom, through the air.
And lands back in the mud and sinks again.
Wait, where does he land? Please tell me it's in some mud, like face first in some
No,
mud.
it's like into you guys, like a bowling pin into the pins that
God.
you are.
Obviously
Um,
avoiding that mud ball.
Right. As you're all getting to your feet, you notice that the ground before you is beginning to sort of like disintegrate, and this like aura of something moves in your direction.
Oh, that.